Welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for Pisces, and this is for the month of September 2022. I'm just going to do a brief en route reading. I've been sick over the last couple of weeks, so sorry Pisces. I'm just just trying to step it up and get back into motion here. So just wanted to let you know, in looking at the cards here, primarily looks like there's a lot of grounded energy. There's a lot going on in terms of your personal life as far as financial gains, financial wins, just the energy of really been strategizing, sorry, and new money, or if something along that line is being gifted to you. Something is coming in from the universe that's going to be helping you to sort of plant new seeds. And I feel like you're in a time in your life where you're really trying to figure out what the next step is in terms of whether this is a life cycle that you're wrapping up and you're moving into another stage of your life. But either way, it just feels like you're reaching for a better life and you're trying to consider all the facts here. We've got the Hermit, the High Priestess. There's definitely a lot of intuition and connection to the universe here, spirituality. And sorry, I'm at a park right now, so there's some noise in the background. But anyway, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But as far as, again, a lot of the cards here, I do feel like there's a lot of drive and determination and goal setting here. You're getting ready to move on into something that is quite significant of an achievement. So there's a lot of momentum that's required, a lot of fight, a lot of I don't want to say fight, maybe fight, aggression is not really quite the word, but there is definitely a lot of drive and motivation toward this new pursuit. That's a new money venture is what I'm getting. So I did pull a few cards here, and this is the fortune reading cards from Sharina Starr. So I do feel like I'm just going to quickly go over this and then go back to them in more detail. But I do feel like there's a lot of focus on your connections this month here. Marriage, unity were the cards that came out. We also have the Eagle card. So I feel like you've got some personal goals as well as goals in terms of your relationships. There's also a connection to some kind of a journey or something up ahead here that might be being considered as far as a trip. So I'll go back over those cards here in just a minute, and we'll just get back to sort of the main cards here. So again, the ones that we're looking at with the clarifier. So the main ones that I pulled here were the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, and then the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Page of Pentacles. So really the main cards were the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a clarifier here. I just ran out of room. The Hermit was clarified with the High Priestess. So the rest here are just clarifiers for the Ace of Pentacles. So again, the Page of Pentacles further clarified by the World, as well as the Ten of Swords, and then we've got the Six of Wands clarifying the Chariot, and so forth. So so again, just to start out here with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you've been doing a lot of individual searching here, soul searching. And again, with the High Priestess and the Hermit, this is really strong, solitary energy that I feel you've been in pursuit. So you're definitely doing something on more of a personal scope. This could even be educating yourself at a higher level as well, because the Page of Pentacles for me represents that. And it's certainly investing in something that is, going to bring in some new money, because I feel like you're kind of going through something that is cyclical in nature, and you're strategizing here to be able to move something ahead. So I feel like this is something that you are putting a lot of effort and time into for the month of September, and you're trying to get organized. But definitely a card of self-reliance. So there's definitely a lot of energy coming through about you trying to look after your finances this month. You're in pursuit of something new. There is, you're looking after your security, your resources, and definitely trying to focus on the next big thing, I guess is maybe what I want to say there. So we also have, and I do feel like you're strongly intending to be successful with this new project or whatever it is this undertaking is. I don't feel like you are in any way not feeling like this is not I don't feel like you think this is something you can't do. I feel like you feel very confident in your own, in your abilities to get something done, or to go off in this new direction. So you're using your own personal talents and abilities currently to further build on, you know, that foundation. But I do feel you're quite comfortable in whatever this pursuit is. So in terms of, well, we'll maybe go into the relationship cards here toward the end. I'll just sort of focus on this one aspect first. As far as, you know, your own personal health, that kind of thing, I feel like you're definitely, you know, you might have some nagging, or might have had some nagging physical problems, but I feel like you're in a period here where you're spending a lot of time alone, into books, and kind of working through whatever it is that that you had to, you know, to look after on a health basis. So whatever nagging issues that you had, I do feel like there's improvement there. In terms of spirituality, I feel like you're kind of breaking through to a solitary path here. Again, with the Knight of Pentacles, very on the move, but sort of lone wolf kind of energy. And again, with the Hermit and the High Priestess, I just feel like there's a lot that's yet to be revealed here for you. So on this path, I feel like you are seeking something a little deeper in your life. A deeper connection to something here. Definitely improvements in terms of, you know, the value of your own personal learning, you know, anything that's around you. I feel in this month of September, I feel like there is improvement on, you know, in terms of goal setting, you know, and again, spiritually deeper connected to spirit. But you're doing all of this in isolation in a lot of respects, or at least there's a lot of, you know, maybe, how do I say, there's a lot of actions that you are pursuing without really talking about it at this time. You know, people might see you doing a couple of things, but you're not really giving them the full picture here. I just feel like you're kind of being your own best friend at this time. You're taking on new tasks with the intention of of deepening your connection to things in your life, connections to self, connection to relationships, and not just marriage relationships or things along that line. I see children here as well, and there's a lot of strategizing in terms of how to help them to build their world, that kind of thing. But I don't feel like you're going looking for something that's unattainable here. I just feel like you're really embarking on a path that is really dealing with new education and money. And as I say, you're looking for some kind of deeper connection here. There is a sense of, again, with that Nine of Pentacles energy, that, you know, for some of you, this might come in as an employment opportunity. You know, for others, the scale is a little bit higher. So there might be, you know, maybe investments in real estate or whatever, or investments. But I strongly feel like this is loans coming through if you're, you know, trying to get education, and you're going for scholarship, something like that. This would be that kind of money coming through, or at least time and energy is going into investing in yourself, investing in your children, investing in the people around you here with the World card for me. The Seven of Wands is the clarifier here, or the Seven of Wands. Seven is really kind of that lucky number of transformation and magical things kind of happening as well. You know, the sevens really are also about, you know, a lot of order, perfect order in the way that things unfold. It's definitely triumphing over problems and that kind of thing, but it's also about a cycle being completed. So that Seven of Wands energy for me is, especially with that Nine of Pentacles, really talks about, you know, you are still, where even though things are starting to come into fruition here, at least there's some movement in the direction of your dreams, your goals, you're definitely in an advantageous position to succeed with that Nine of Pentacles energy, Seven of Wands, and all these other cards of success with the Chariot and the Six of Wands. And I do feel that you will be victorious in whatever it is that you're starting out here with this month and putting your energy and time behind. You're definitely in a position where you don't like to be dominated in any way. I feel like you're trying to assert yourself in some area of your life that's related around wisdom and knowledge, and something that revolves around, your own skills and teaching as well. Because the Page of Pentacles for me is also a teaching card. So whether it's you being, instructing others, or instructing children, or some younger group of people, there's definitely a sense that you might be, whatever this solitary pursuit is, there's definitely energy around self-employment for sure, even though it usually is a King of Wands energy for me. But I do feel like with that Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, I mean, I just feel like it's a really independent thing that you're looking to move towards. So again, whether this is moving in the direction of a new career, moving in the direction of a new scholarly path, or, personal enlightenment, there's some kind of a breakthrough energy that is helping you to make these decisions in this month, so that you are meeting some kind of challenge, whether this is, whatever the first stage of that is, because we're still in the Ace of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles energy. But I feel like it's a soul journey for you to move toward. You're trying to realize, you're working steadily toward, realizing whatever this goal is or whatever this thing is, but you're believing in yourself, you're striking out on your own, and you're definitely being successful. You're putting a lot of time and energy into it, and this is that first phase, I would say, of getting a clear picture of where you're headed. And I feel like this is, you finished an end cycle, and you're now in a place of wanting to move into something new here with that Ace of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles energy. So you're still doing a lot of the research here, and it's grounding energy with so much of the Page of Pentacles, but there's still a lot of action going on here, a lot of movement. Sorry, and I also feel like you are taking better care of your body as far as moving things ahead in terms of, diet or exercise. I just feel like you are really trying to stay on top of things. You're really trying to just draw your strength here together and move something ahead. But again, you are definitely moving in the direction of something being quite victorious, whatever this pursuit is that you're moving in alongside. So the Chariot energy, of course, is strong drive. It can also be related around a holiday. So I do feel like with that energy of the World as well as the Chariot, there might be a holiday that is in the works here. Definitely energy around consideration to that anyway. But there could also be something in regards around a vehicle that is, some kind of gain, something that you wanted that is moving ahead in some way here with that Chariot energy. So again, the Chariot is also that energy of, like I say, strong drive. It definitely speaks to Cancer sort of energy here also. But it is overcoming obstacles. It can also be sort of a networking energy, with the two of the cards here as well. You might be involving other people here in a networking capacity, or something a little more universally connected here because it's related around Ace of Pentacles, whatever this new project is. There's something around a more globalization of something that you're doing anyway, but it's a lot of cards of victory here with the Chariot, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, definitely around money, Ace of Pentacles, and the World card. Like I said, all of this is really about self-discipline, taking yourself to the next level here, and it's, really you just going for it. You're off in a different journey here. It's also self-discovery, again, because you've got the Hermit as well as the High Priestess energy, and the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot. All of that really speaks to inner transformation, and it is also as a result of other personal successes here as well. I do feel like you're creating your own destiny through your actions, and again, for some of you, there could also be a new car here that's in the works, or at least in consideration, but you're moving yourself into a new direction here is what it feels like. With that Chariot energy. So I feel like you have a lot to look forward to in terms of, whatever tests you might have been put through here with that Seven of Wands energy individually. I feel like you're coming out on top. You're back in the driver's seat, and I feel like you're focused on your goals, and, you're not being discouraged in any way here. In terms of, like I say, For some of you, this might be financing a new car here as well, or fixing up another car, or buying. But it feels like it's more of a, you know, victory card over something related around a vehicle here. So there might be something that you're clearing up, or paying off a vehicle, something like that. Either way, there's a lot of empowerment in this reading and purposeful action. So you are moving toward your goals here. I also feel, like I said, with the Six of Wands energy, I mean, it really is something that draws attention to yourself here. Whatever it is, this little, I shouldn't say little, but whatever this Chariot energy is, that energy of the Six of Wands draws attention to something that you're doing, and people are noticing that you have, you know, the persistence and the intelligence to really move something ahead here. They can see that you're serious about it and that you are working hard for it, because you've got a lot of drive and ambition cards here and belief in your own ability here. There's literally, you know, just really strong indications of movement along really grounded means, and strong intellect, and really someone who's really thought about their direction that they're advancing in. As well, with that Ace of Pentacles, for some of you, this could be just a new job that is coming through here. You know, it definitely speaks to promotions or raises, or, you know, something along that line for some of you. But again, this is general readings, and, you know, so however it resonates for you. But it definitely feels like you're just, your own personal wealth is rising. And again, I feel more on an intellectual level, and in the way that you're moving your finances around. It just feels like you are really placing a lot of focus and attention to get your life on track. And it's definitely a lot of grounded energy. So as I say, I feel like you're really putting yourself into better physical condition, really taking a real strong vested interest in your own mindset. You've done a lot of soul searching here. There's a lot of psychic payoffs here as well, because you're accelerated with whatever it is that you're doing. You know, you're triumphing with that Six of Wands card and the Chariot. So there's definitely, you know, your well-being is really being considered here. But again, there's a lot of, this is a repeating cycle in a lot of regards. It's like you're back on the wagon again to do it again, do something all over again. You have been able to, you've gone through this process before. You know, you've really got cards of conviction here. You've got a lot of strength in this dream, or in being self-employed, or in really believing, you know, that you can strike out on your own again. You can do whatever this was again. So whether this is a new path that you're considering, you know, to add to an existing path, or you're somehow jumping into, you know, more higher learning or whatever, it just feels like you're meeting those challenges, and definitely speaks to, you know, you being in control of the situation. So whatever that is for you. Moving into the energy, the Ace of Pentacles. So, I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is really that time as well of starting out with something fresh and new, and, you know, new ideas in terms of prosperity. You're, you know, considering your stability, your solidarity, you know, your new streams of income. You're trying to manifest something here, or go ahead in a new start of a career, as I say, or somehow something is new about this situation, but and yet it's something you've done before, because it feels like something is being reinitiated again. Whatever the process is, it's kind of a repeat of something. You're initiating a plan, the timing is right, you're upgrading yourself in some way, but there's strong interest in whatever it is that you're trying to make these vast changes for improvement in. I do feel like you've got something, as I say, kind of sparking you, that is maybe either childlike in you, that is kind of bringing things to the forefront, but it's definitely new business or financial opportunities that are charging you up here. So I do feel like there's, again, long-term security is what you're focused on here, personal satisfaction, all of that. You do have the power to make it all happen here, and whatever this starts out as for you in the month of September, there's strong energy around, again, that Seven of Swords. You're really implementing strategies here, and you're really being wise about the way you advance yourself. So again, it almost feels like you're still being a little bit quiet, you know, in stealth mode here about the way that you're moving forward, but it definitely is cards of strength anyway. Let's see. Just to kind of, I guess, wrap it up here and then get right into the other cards. Again, like that Seven of Swords card is, you know, you're in a position where you don't want to be taken advantage of, and I feel like you're really just guarded over the way that, over the moves that you're making here. I don't feel like you're being super, what's the word I guess I'm looking for here? Communicative, I guess, about your plans, but I do feel like you're taking a lot of strong action and, you know, in the movement towards your goals. But either way, you're definitely in secrecy mode, I would say. Just to kind of, I guess, again, wrap this up, the energy around the Hermit and the High Priestess, I mean, for sure that is still energy of being a little bit quiet, stealthy. You know, you're not really operating on the surface here for people to judge or know what your next moves are. It just feels like you're in a place of kind of earning, just being slow about the way that you make your moves. And like I say, I mean, you're just not telling everything. There's a little sense of detachment emotionally this month, I would say, because there's so much energy around grounding and putting your energy behind this deep soul-searching path that I just don't feel like there's a lot of room for other people at this point. I just feel like you're just probing beneath the surface and asking your questions of yourself. You know, that there's not a lot of sharing going on about how you're moving forward. Yeah, but that's kind of where I feel you're at. You're on your own personal path here. It may not be quite clear how things will turn out, but you're definitely, it feels like it's something that's come around. It's, you know, this is a path you've taken before in some regard, because there's a lot of energy of repeating cycles here with the World, strategizing, strong foundation to kind of bounce forward from. So whatever this path is, it just feels like you have a pretty good idea of where you're headed. Okay, so let's just get right into the other ones here. So we are moving into the Marriage card. You're attracting emotional fulfillment, unconditional love, unity, a time of understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. And then there's the Eagle card. You will soar towards your great destiny with you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. And then we've got the Plane card. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically, and your life will become more full. So starting out with the Marriage card, and again, this doesn't have to speak to marriage. It can be just strong relationships that you're in, you know, people that are significance, that you're significantly close to, that you're trying to, that you're moving toward a closer union with. But either way, I feel like it's a symbol of, you know, you being emotionally fulfilled here as well. So, and feeling comfortable in your connections. I don't feel like there's any issues here. I feel like there is, you know, you're attracting new relationships or positive relationships, or you're deepening your relationships with people at this time, family members, or those that you've already got a fairly strong, abundant sort of, feeling with, like those that are quite close to you. So again, doesn't have to be marriage relationship, but it can also be in just your overall surroundings. Like this is with children, or, you know, close-knit group with friends, that kind of thing. Very close connections are very warm for you at this time. It just feels like you're loved, you're respected. You know, there's a lot of close friendships near to you, and you're getting a lot of recognition, or at least there's a lot of reciprocated energy is what I would say there. Again, too, with that energy of, you know, unity, I just feel like there's a strong deepening of those relationships. I do feel like there's not a lot of, you're really focused on grounded energy, but, you know, either you've invested the seeds and these people are here just in support of you. You've already done the work before, but it just feels like there's development and harmony in your relationships right now, even though your focus seems to be on a deeper connection to your financial well-being and, you know, your stability. I do feel like, you know, things are just all moving in a really positive way here. especially with that energy around the eagle as well. I mean, the eagle is, you know, taking a bird's eye view in a sense, you know, overview of your situation and really tapping into your intuition. It is about a card of knowledge. The eagle is a card of knowledge and spiritual protection, you know, and that you're